Greetings, my friends. Welcome to Mindset Movie Reviews. Today we're going to review Werewolves from 2024. In the movie Werewolves, directed by Stephen C. Miller and written by Matthew Kennedy, we are thrust into a world where a supermoon has the power to transform people into werewolves. Set in the aftermath of a global pandemic that saw over 1 billion people turn into these creatures, the film follows two scientists, Dr. Wesley Marshall, played by Frank Grillo, and Dr. Amy Chen, played by Katrina Law, as they attempt to prevent another night of chaos. The premise is intriguing, but the execution leaves much to be desired. The film tries to blend elements of horror, action, and science fiction, but it struggles to find a consistent tone. The plot feels reminiscent of The Purge, with its one-night-only chaos, but instead of a gripping thriller, we get a movie that is more akin to a video game adaptation. The action sequences are choppy and lack the intensity needed to keep viewers on the edge of their seats. The werewolves, while creatively designed with practical effects, often come across as more comical than terrifying. Frank Grillo's performance as Wesley is one of the film's few highlights. His character, a molecular biologist with a military background, is tasked with protecting his family while also working on a vaccine to prevent the transformation. Grillo brings a rugged charm to the role, but even his presence can't elevate the film beyond its B-movie status. The supporting cast, including Ilfenesh Hadera as Wesley's sister-in-law Lucy and Lou Diamond Phillips as Dr. Aranda, do their best with the material, but the script's clunky dialogue and lack of character development hinder their performances. The film's attempt at world-building is half-hearted, with many plot threads introduced only to be abandoned. The idea of a moonscreen spray as a temporary antidote is interesting, but its implementation is poorly executed. The movie's pacing is erratic, with scenes abruptly cutting from one to another, leaving viewers disoriented. The editing choices, combined with the overuse of lens flares and awkward camera angles, detract from the overall experience. Despite its flaws, Werewolves does have moments of absurd fun. The werewolf designs, while not groundbreaking, have a certain charm, and the film's willingness to embrace its campy nature in the final act is commendable. However, these moments are few and far between, and the film ultimately fails to deliver on its potential. In summary, Werewolves is a film that had the ingredients for an entertaining horror action flick but falls short due to its inconsistent tone, lackluster action sequences, and underdeveloped characters. It's a movie that might appeal to fans of B-movie horror looking for a mindless watch, but for those seeking a more substantial cinematic experience, it may not satisfy. So, that's my review of Werewolves, and I'm giving it 2.5 stars out of 5. Thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed what you've heard, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Mindset Movie Reviews.